Today marks an eagerly awaited return to the director's chair from Bruce A. Evans. 1992 was a long time ago, and even with my clairvoyant abilities, I could already see Mr. Brooks starring Kevin Costner. I could never really convince the rest of the world that the man who directed Christian Slater in the extremely funny cop satire Cuffs, that he would ever get his chance to work in Hollywood ever again. Also out this week, The Friend of the 40-Year-Old Virgin stars in Knocked Up, where something happens between him and a young lady that will change their lives forever, but for some reason the trailer nor title don't really give you a hint as to what. None of this is really working. I'm drawing a blank. Daywatch is the aptly named second chapter in the Russian horror saga that began with Nightwatch. If my psychic abilities aren't failing me at all, the series will only improve and finally climax in a late afternoon watch. Lucy Liu wakes up in the morgue as one of the undead and then falls in love with the idea of killing all the sons of bitches that put her there, and with putting her name on the video store shelf next to Brandon Lee and The Crow. However, the difference is, where Lee was cursed to die young, a legend, Lucy will only have to live on and explain to people why she bothered starring in this piece of shit, Rise, Blood Hunter. Gracie is the true life story of the Adventures in Babysitting star and former crush of the cinema psychic and Ralph Macchio. Fuck him. Her name's Elizabeth Shue, and apparently the shoe didn't fit in with the boy, so she married the director of An Inconvenient Truth, and he brought her dream to play soccer to the big screen. The final two films this week are Crazy Love, which I promise to be an even more fucked up true life story than Kazin's I Love You to Death, and Pierre Point, a much more conventional true love story about a hangman who delivers groceries when he's not watching people choke to death. That's all this week. I'm Charlie Baker, Cinema Psychic, reminding those of you who haven't seen Pirates of the Caribbean 3 or Bug yet to please, for the love of God, get yourself to the theater already, and then just see Bug.
I'm sensing the show is over.
That's a reference on a reference to. That's from he's changing from her point of view to his point of view.
Do you want to read that?
Yeah, real quick.